Well, after 8 days without a record, like London buses, you wait what for one, then two come pretty quickly. Obviously the 8 was the gap where the contestant who became an octo, he won 8 games in a row, and we didn't get a conundrum that went past 30 or 40. And now, because there's 2 new contestants on Friday, the one who won stayed on today, but still couldn't get it, so it's 2 in a row. It's only a little tiny increase, which is 2 up from Friday, but it's back-to-back records anyway. It starts as well on a Monday. We're up to 111, we've done it twice today. Final round could have pushed with 111, but they buzzed, so I stopped at 102. That's a double check then got to 110. We're just short of 190,000 overall, which in 190 days isn't too bad. And we're 17,500 for the month. December was, I think, 30s, so we got a fair bit to catch that up, but yep. And you look at that record on the 4th, 8 shows, nothing, and then 2 in a row. So all good to start the week. So it's Monday and it's recycling time. Here's with the cardboard, cartons in the new bag. When we get a bit old, that's that one done. That's cans and bottles. Bit a bit slim this week, to be honest. It all counts. That's them 2 done. Next up is the rubbish, which we're obviously going fortnightly at the moment. And then we're done. It's currently raining as well, so nice and breezy. And that's recycling done. Well, beginning the week's gaming, continuing from one of the runs that we had in last week's video. It's Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the 1. Obviously there's a couple that can be done on the Warboats. One that will come with the next mission, one will come with a few later. One that we're hoping is a hit, because then it locks up where the first boat will be. Well, let's have a go. Well, the Call of Duty one, gone a bit further, and as expected, level 7 Utopia, as you'll see on the blogs of the Warboats. That one there, B6 and B5 were both misses, which means that the first boat is focused on that one in the middle, which is the one we're going to try and work towards, which is Assassin's Creed Unity. It also means that this is likely to be a 4-boater, but that one there is a really difficult unlock to do. That's why I haven't already done it. So we're going to be going for the 3-boater, and once we get one boat sunk, then we get the community badge, so the challenge done, and then what you do after that is a bonus, but on Unity. Well, a bit of a mini session on Assassin's Creed Unity. As you can see there, just my luck. After 5 consecutive misses across a few games, we end up getting 2 hits. What I wasn't even expecting. The one that was going on was for blading the crowd there, because as you can see, with the 2 blues either side, with the 3, we sunk the first boat, which is a cruiser. But that means the 3 is there, that one there is either a 4 or a 5, which leaves the one down there to either be a 2, a 3, possibly even a 5. So I might work on the one either side of it between now and the end of the week. It's not going to be done until February. 2 boats is better than that, but first one is done. And there is the proof, the Warboats 2021 with a tick next to it, because you only have to sink 1 boat. I think we started on the 15th. The reason it says 0 to 0 is that won't update until the 15th of February when it's completed. We got 4 hits before we're up to 6, so 6 out of 17 is not bad. Well, after we did with Church versus Schem on the 19th of December, I never thought it would be a full month before I'd be leaving the house, well, leaving our garden as such, because these days if you don't need to go out, you don't go out. So something that we did during the original lockdown was to go for a walk to stop it being a full month. So we're going to do that. I'm just going to do a bit of a short one. We're all bandaged up after last time. My legs were a bit sore, but let's see how it goes. So something a little different from the Warboats ones. Death Squared, because it's come up on the TA newsreel that it's going to leave Game Pass at the end of the month. Obviously I own it before Game Pass even existed. But when you go to the list, there's a few that are a lot easier than you think to get, so I'm maybe going to pop a couple. Well, we had a little bit of flooding last week. This week the rain's come down a bit heavier and it's a bit thicker. Anyone who watched last week's video, I remember we did the wall between the deck and the pool, and the water went as high as the top of my slipper was. It's now done that and a couple of inches more. The fact is that those stones are now completely underwater, and the little angel just flew away. The little angel was, as you can see there, in the stone and is back in. What's even funnier, it literally stood in, I'd say about 10-11 inches of water. What's even funnier is that my pool luckily is heavy enough that that's not floating across the garden itself, because when we stand next to it, up to about half my hands with water. So moving on with 10-second Ninja X, and this is one where we've struggled in the past to get. You need 116 stars to get the story, then one for Warboats, which is a guaranteed hit, obviously as part of the 5 boater. And we'll see how we do. So continue on the Warboat way, we're on Dungeon Defenders 2, which is similar to what we used with Warboats last year, which was to get level 15 on a hero. This time it's level 25, so we went a fair over the 15 last time. So this one should be successful. It's whether it's going to be a hit or a miss, because if it is a miss, it means we have to go on another game in order to try and get the 5. Well, one of the games that we do hope to get as part of the 5 on Warboats needs an extra purchase along. So I had to get some vouchers through the Microsoft Rewards. One's come through, the other one hasn't, so that'll have to wait. But to set up the 5, we're on Formula Retro Racing to unlock the Forest Track. I'm not sure how quick it'll be done. A couple of races might do it though. So gaming for the week continues on Thursday with Elite Dangerous. There is a Warboats one, as you've seen from the pictures. This will complete the 5, but there might be a bit more to do before that. Well, after Elite Dangerous continues, as you can see there, we've got a nice row on the left. That's the second boat zone, so that's a 3 and a 5. That one at the bottom we know because of looking at the Warboats list on the other page, is that is part of the 4. So then we've got to complete that, do a 3 and a 2, and then we've done it 2 years in a row. Got until the 15th of February to do it, so I'd say it looks fairly doable. The amount of misses we've got on there shows that there's not many spaces the 3 and a 2 can do, but it's a good way to go into the weekend. So the game for the week continues with Agents of Mayhem, which you've just seen flash up there. Well, the Agents of Mayhem did what we wanted to do. We got the Warboats one, a successful hit. So now we're on the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection, where there's 2 Warboats ones possible. One we're hoping to hit. The thing is that the one that we're after is to complete sequence 6, and there's another one Warboat completing sequence 3. We've just come on to try and get sequence 2 out the way, and we'll build towards it. Well, another game that is in the Warboats frame is currently installed. That's one of the problems with it going back to games that we've not played for a while. You've got to find space to reinstall them. But AC Ezio collection. So another game, another Warboats one. This one is Warframe, and this is, we're going on just for the one on this one. You can see we've already got it because I've done the clip after I've got it, just in case. And it was for 100 kills, but you can see a few started going up on it as well. So that's that done. In terms of the Warboats, we've got a pretty good day so far in what we've gone for. All 3 we've gone for have hit, because obviously that was what we were after. That's the one we've just got. That's the one that we did last week, and that's the one we've got earlier today. Obviously the well avoided one, which is listed there, is for the 5 from last night. But we're looking good. 11 hits, 16 misses. The hits are coming up. So we've next hit wise got to attempt to do that one, which is the Assassin's Sequence 6. But one of the pluses of that is that Assassin's Sequence 3 on that very game will come first. So that'll stop that row, if it's a hit, being hit or a miss, but all good. So, continuing the Warboats, we're on the Neo Geo again. The Metal Slug 2 probably is about to be flexing off the window. Let's get 2 possible Warboats. Hopefully one's a hit, hopefully one's a miss, because it'll mean that the boat isn't where I hope it isn't. But we'll soon see. It's another game ticked off for the year. So, we're on Titanfall last Sunday. I was showing the Liverpool United game, which, let's be honest, was pretty forgettable. We pop on it today to Rodeo Kill Titan, which gets a lot harder than it sounds. More so because even when you do it, you've got to wait for the game to finish before it pops. But it's done. So let's hope the Warboats one either sinks a 2 or it's part of a 3. Well, just like last year on the Warboats one, WWE 2K15 comes in. This time it's for the 10 wins as a custom superstar. We found the way to do it this time. So hopefully this is a hit and the 2 both complete. If not, then it means we're going to have to go on Childlight sometime between now and mid-February to more or less complete the story and guarantee a 2 boat sink. Well, it was a hit the last one. The only problem was, well, a problem in a good way, it was another boat. So we now know where both the final 2 boats are, a 2 and a 3, which means we now need 3 further unlocks to complete Warboats with all 17 hits. We're on Outlast to flush the sewers. That should give me 1, and then leave 1 more big one, another big one. The problem is the final 2 unlocks we need after what we get on here means completing the story of 2 games pretty much to its end. But we've got a long time to do it, so Outlast it is. It's quite a scary game. To anyone who sees Outlast and thinks, oh, it might be good, don't play it at night and don't play it in the dark, because it is quite a scary one. So as we end the first full week of Warboats, obviously we started on the 15th, which was the Friday. You can see we've got a 5, a 3 and a 4 all sunk because of luck with Assassin's Creed. You can see there we've got 1 that created it, which means that's going to be a 2 going up because you can't go down or across, and that one is going to be the last 3 boat because obviously we got that one earlier in the week, earlier on the Sunday. So it's just that one to do. The problem is those 2 are more or less the final unlocks on those 2 games. So that'll take some doing. But 3 down, 2 to go.